Yo, nice to have you back on the channel. I hope you're doing great. Since I do YouTube, I'm getting like emails from all kind of people, but sometimes there's really human beings that I think are so underrated that I don't know, I can't stop myself. I have to make a video about this person right now because there's someone who makes devices completely for free. They are so cool, and the full mindset of this person, I think, is open source. So I just want to share some cool tools with you guys this time. We're talking about this beautiful person here, and I just love the about me because it's like this site is served from a Linux machine inside my house, and then he goes on like telling you how he set up the server and everything else, and that you can have it the open source code and you can set up yourself. Like he share everything he's building, the website, everything, so you can do it yourself too. And yeah, photos, music, blah blah blah, check it all out. Really interesting person, but what we like is the plugins, and now we're talking. So they did a crazy selection of modulation plugins and other cool devices. I think just go there and check it out. I will link the link up here somewhere in the video now. But there's even this like Nobber free, what is like an iPad app where you can like just map things, so you have an easy access for like a little live act or something, wavetable, filter, frequency, la la la, you see what I mean? And really cool device. And I want to share, I don't know, just little things like here, the modulation delay. It's like just you're getting a peak in and then getting a delay out, and that's a really cool modulation form factor then. Or this one, the modulation lerp, I love it. Math, you to have like two modulation sources and then he like multiply or add them. Like there's different ways to do that. Super cool. Also note effects. Super cool stuff. Just check it all out. I want to share just like simple stuff with you now. So let's go just like here. And first of all, the fader board is a really interesting device. So when I take a sample like this, and then you drop that sample here, and you just choose one of these presets here for the key. What you have is like a fader that plays that sample in that key on top, like, and every fader that is up will play that key. So you play in this case 3 different keys, A, E, and E1. And then we have also the panning down here. So if I play that sample now, we're getting it in A0, A1, and E0. So E1, E0, sorry, like this. So you see what happened here. You can pan, you can say, okay, let's have a D1. Maybe a little bit to the left. And then maybe E2, a little bit to the right. Put that up. Really nice. You can use that also for textures. And then just having these different key playbacks, put some reverbs on top. And then you have instantly beautiful atmosphere, whatever you put inside here, with some stereo panning. It's like you can make a full track just with that. Really cool device for ambient. And if we cut this for a moment, and we go here. I have this operator playing this note. Here's the filter. And here we have the modulation delay. So what you do is you map the input. So you're getting an input. And then you see we're getting a delay of it. Even with the feedback and the rate. You see the blue one will be the modulation source. So when we map this now maybe on the frequency. It will jump. Let's try to get something here more, I don't know, snappy. So you see more what I'm meaning. So you can see that's snappiness here from the delay gets instantly in. So when you change the waveform here, and then we even could map it on the morph too. It just adds a little bit more interest to the modulation that we use with all our LFOs already. But you're just getting, I don't know, cooler shapes than that we can normally do. It just gives you a little bit more jitter that you can use, but in the same time it stays synced. I like that. Because you just paint a little bit around and you're getting really interesting feedback. Yeah, really interesting shapes here that you normally don't have like this. And then in context, this can sound really cool. I mean, without. And then you just put a filter with a little bit interesting modulation and it gets this like grittiness because it stays synced. Without that we have this sequence actually. A sequence on top of sequence. Let's say this is what I mean. And then we also have this beautiful thing here. So here I have a sting with operator, a bit of amp, a bit of phasing. And then I put 3 LFOs. And I put the first LFO on the input here. And then second LFO on limit A and third LFO limit B. So we give him a range, and then this LFO1 can just be in that range. What gives us a really interesting modulation curve that is on that filter. And when I play the sequence now, this track here sounds really bad right now, but it's just for showing off a little bit this modulation. Like this one I will definitely use in the next time, because this is a really interesting and easy to shape, because you just have these 3 knobs and you put LFOs on top to getting like a more interesting LFO. Super cool. Gives you really weird results. Give this guy some love. Check definitely out what he have. There's so much cool stuff that I found totally this iPad app interested me. And then I found the fader board and all that things. And yeah, you have really like cool devices for modulation, like the modulation delay and all that things. Super cool. Also the math, it just combines two LFOs, you know, so you're getting interesting shapes. I mean, this we can do easier also in some places, but this, show me how to do that in like without Max for Life, you know. So it's cool, it's easy to use, and his stuff is visual also really pleasing, and there's so much, so fucking much. Okay, I think that's all I wanted to show, and we see us then next week. Okay, peace.